The US military says it has intercepted multiple missiles launched by Iran, ending a days-long respite in attacks between the foes. Well, this marks Iran's first ballistic missile attack against a US base in the region after both sides had held fire over the weekend. According to a report by Axios, the target of Tuesday's Iranian attack was Jordan, although US military command did not specify where the attacks were aimed at. On Friday, US President Donald Trump had paused strikes against Iran to give diplomacy another chance. The US Central Command said that Iranian Revolutionary Guard forces launched multiple ballistic missiles in an attempt to carry out a surprise attack on US forces deployed in West Asia, adding that all the missiles were successfully intercepted. Saudi Arabia also confirmed that its forces had intercepted drones targeting oil facilities in the east for a second day. Country's defense ministry said that aerial defenses intercepted and destroyed several drones launched by Iraqi territory and carried out by militias linked to Iran that attempted to target oil installations. Well, in retaliation, the US Central Command said it struck Iran-aligned terrorists in Iraq that IRGC directed to attack US forces and Saudi energy infrastructure. CENTCOM informed that US and Saudi fighter aircraft targeted terrorist logistic sites across eastern Iraq in a joint operation. Now, parallel to this, Yemen's Houthi rebels announced that they targeted a Saudi oil tanker in the Red Sea with ballistic missiles for violating a blockade on the kingdom's ports. A Houthi military spokesperson identified the ship as the NCC Ghazal, adding it had been forced to turn back after it ignored warnings. Meanwhile, Iran has proposed Oman a temporary arrangement to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Kazim Gharibabadi told state television that under the new plan, one direction of traffic would pass through Iranian waters and part of the opposite route would also be in Iranian waters. Now, Gharibabadi further said that Tehran rejected an Omani proposal for an equal division of transit routes between the two countries, adding that such a plan did not address Tehran's security concerns until long-term regional stability was achieved.
Our proposal is that one side, namely one designated shipping route, inbound, outbound, should completely lie on the side of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and part of the other route should lie within the territory of the Islamic Republic of Iran, so that Iran can effectively exercise oversight over inbound and outbound transit routes.
Well, according to a report by Reuters, Oman has presented Iran with a plan backed by Gulf states to manage the Strait of Hormuz, including collecting voluntary fees for using it. Now, Reuters further cited a US official who rejected the idea of tolls or fees for ships transiting the strait, reiterating Hormuz is an international waterway that should be free of Iranian control or restrictions. Now, the US Central Command had earlier said that more than 20 US Navy warships are operating across West Asia, supporting military missions, including strict enforcement of American blockade against Iran. The CENTCOM said that it has redirected 18 commercial vessels, disabled 2 and boarded 2 to ensure full compliance as of 28th of July.